Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about some FEMA-related info, fact checks, clarifying the information as it stands at time of recording, and explaining what this can teach us about why we should be better consumers of information. If you missed it, there have been a ton of wild claims and rumors about FEMA's actions after Hurricane Helene. We have had a lot of experience with disasters, FEMA, and their responses, so we might be able to provide some insight. So we're going to go through the rumors as quickly as we can. The first claim is that FEMA is turning away volunteers. We're starting here to establish something up front. It's important to understand what FEMA actually does. FEMA doesn't take volunteers. They help other government agencies with logistics, distribute cash, and so on. If somebody demanded to volunteer with FEMA, yeah, they'd turn them away. But that doesn't mean FEMA doesn't want people volunteering. They actually have a link to a list of trusted organizations they recommend volunteering with on their Ways to Help post about Helene. The next claim is that FEMA is broke and asking for cash donations. Nope. FEMA put out advice saying that cash donations help outside disaster relief organizations more than supplies. Think about how we do it on the channel. The cash comes in and we buy what we need so we get exactly what's needed. Same principle at play. Again, they aren't asking for cash for FEMA. There's more claims, but let's take a quick break to point something out. These people spreading the two claims above are literally hindering aid. People who think volunteers are being turned away won't volunteer. People who think FEMA is out of cash won't apply. You're hurting the people you pretend you care about with these claims. Next claim. FEMA is only going to provide $750. Nope, that's not how it works. That's just known as Serious Needs Assistance. It's something that is quickly approved and distributed for immediate needs. FEMA will be rolling out millions upon millions through programs to help, just like they always do. Cutting the checks is the one thing FEMA does really well. Congrats! Spreading this claim probably means a whole lot of people aren't going to apply because they don't think it's worth it. While pretending to care about them, you took money out of their pocket. Yep, you definitely care about them beyond using them to make some worthless gotcha on social media. Just as an aside, if that was all FEMA was doing because of budget constraints, you do realize that would be the House of Representatives' fault, right? They've got the purse strings. Who has the majority in the House? To be clear, that's not how this works. This is people hurting relief efforts for the likes of social media. The next claim, FEMA is stopping our privately organized relief effort. Probably not. FEMA doesn't really do that. Local officials do. In all the times we've organized relief operations, we've never had FEMA stop us. They may not have been particularly helpful, but they've never actively stopped us. We have had local departments try to stop us before. We've even had some try to stop us and blame FEMA. But they changed their tune when they got questioned directly about whose authority the stop was under. One thing I want to say is that local authorities most times mean well when they're getting in the way. And sometimes they're even right. They're trying to stop more victims from being created. Please, 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 double check your information before you share it. More people have been lost to this hurricane than any to hit the U.S. since Katrina, to include Michael. There's a lot of bad information going around, and it's actively hurting those already in a bad way. Don't accidentally convince people to not seek assistance so you can look cool on social media. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.